And good afternoon from Southeast Asia. This is the 10 Bears Travel channel where we talk about all kinds of crazy crap. I like to tell stories, okay? Whatever, suck it up. And I also like philosophy and I like moral dilemmas. So we're going to look at two moral dilemmas here really, really quick. It's going to be a short video. Just some things that occurred to me regarding girls and boys and the horrible, heinous shit that they do to each other, which is pretty damn common. Oh, God. Okay. I got two stories now. I'm pretty sure on YouTube there's a way to set up a poll. So you can ask people, is this acceptable? Is this a bad thing? And, should the guy be killed and burned at the cross, or should the girl, be sent to girl hell forever, or heaven? I don't know. I'm going to tell these two little really short stories, and then I'm going to try to set up a poll on YouTube and see what the hell people think about it. Because one minute I sort of lean one way, and the next minute I lean another way. Okay, this guys and girls and the shit that they do to each other, pretty much, equal portions of bullshit. Okay, got a guy, handsome man. What is that? No, what is that? Oh my God! No, it's nothing. It was a hair. Okay, you got a guy, handsome man. He's, how old is he? He's 24. Okay, right at the peak of his insanity, the insane years, when all he can think about is girls. God knows why. Cats are better. Dogs are better yet. I think aardvarks truly are the quintessential, the best companion. Okay, whatever. Guy goes to orgy. No, it's not really an orgy. He goes to a party, and everybody's drinking and getting high, and a lot of screwing around. And they got 4 bedrooms because mommy and daddy are not home, and they got 4 bedrooms, and there's like 25, 28 people there. Everybody's drunk. That's what you do when you're 24. That's what you do. It's a law. Okay, so guy's drunk. All the girls are drunk, equal mix of guys and girls, and a couple of aardvarks. I'm not going to go there. Howard Stern would go there because he's a jackass. But I'm not that much of a jackass yet, but I'm sliding that direction. Okay. Everybody's boinking everybody else. Nobody cares. It's a party. It's a party for 24-year-olds. Okay. Next morning, nobody remembers anything except that they had a really lot of fun. And they go home, and then they go back to work, and, that's that. Okay. 2 months later, one of the girls goes to the guy, and she shows him, first of all, a positive pregnancy test. And then she shows him an ultrasound. And he says, oh, well, whatever, I don't remember boinking you. I might have, but I don't really remember it specifically, I could have, I guess. I don't know, were you good? Were you any good? Was it even worth my time? What did you do? Were you a screamer? What was it? And the girl is very, a little bit shy, and she's kind of demure. And she says, oh yeah, we did it 3 times in that one bedroom. You remember that one bedroom? And the guy's like, oh yeah. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe we did it, I don't know, but that not my baby, it's not my baby. And she says, oh, okay. Let's find out. Let's be sure. Let's be really sure before we, far be it from me to call a lawyer, anything like that. And the guy's like, no. And she's like, oh, okay, well, let's do a DNA test. We'll do a DNA test because they can tell now, even before the baby is born, they can tell whose baby it is. You know? And he's like, oh, really? Oh, hell, I didn't know that. And she said, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. You know, you get the test, you know, and you take the test, and then we'll know. I don't know. It's like a week or 2 weeks or something, you know, and then we'll know, you know, if you should go kill yourself or you know, tell mom or whatever, you know. And the guy's like, oh, geez, I don't know. I guess, you know, I guess. I mean, I know it's not mine. And she says, well, look here at the ultrasound. It has your name on it. You're the papa. And he says, well, how do they know that? You know, and she says, well, because I know you're the papa, because you're the only one that I boinked. In the last 4 months, you're the only one. He's like, oh God, really? You don't boink a lot? Really? Oh, really? Are you sure? Because I heard shit. You know, I heard shit about you. I heard a lot of shit about you, girl. And she's like, no, I ain't boinked nobody for a long time. He's like, oh, okay, do the test, because it's going to be negative, you know. Okay, so she goes home. She snivels a little bit, you know. She goes home, and everything's fine, and they don't talk really, you know, because he doesn't want to talk to her. And so a week later, she gets a little test kit, and she meets him somewhere, you know. And she swabs his mouth and whatever they do with those tests, I don't know. I never had one, but I read shit. So she did whatever she had to do, you know, to do the test to him. And somehow she does the test to herself, and it shows the DNA of the baby. I don't know how the hell they do that. What is she, like, pee on a little stick or something? I'm not sure how that works, but they do it, you know. So whatever. So they both do their thing. And then, you know, they like boink again, just, you know. He's like, well, you know, what can it hurt at this late date, you know? And she's like, okay, whatever. And then she goes home, and she sends the test in, I guess. And then some money or something. I don't know how it works really. And then a week or 10 days or something, she gets an email, and they also send a paper letter, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, she gets the proof. She gets the results of the DNA test. And the DNA test says subject 1 is the papa of the baby that he stuck inside subject 2. And she's like, gotcha. And she goes, tells, you know, could have been boyfriend, shows him the papers, and he's like, oh, sucking hell. Oh, this just sucks and blows. This is bullshit. I say that's bullshit, freaking bullshit. And she says, well, you know, I'm sorry, you know, but here's the papers, you know. He's like, okay, whips out his wallet. How much, bitch? How much do you want? Go away and never freaking come back. You know, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see that baby. You know, I'll sell it. I'll take it to Cambodia. I'll fucking sell it, son of a bitch. You know, And she's like, oh, well, you know, I checked already, and I don't really want to do an abortion. I'd like to keep it and raise it. He's like, no. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. No, I don't want my DNA running around and people could find out later. No. 10 billion times 9, yet no. And she's like, oh God, I'm sorry you feel that way, you know. He's like, yes, I feel that way. She's like, well, you know, the abortion is $2,900. The clinic, you know, over such and such a place. And he's like, that's they were like $300. She's like, no. I only want a quality clinic, you know. I want a good clinic. I don't want to die, you know, just because of some fool like you. And he's like, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I got 900 in my account, you know. I'll give you the 900 now, and I'll give you the other the $2,000 or whatever. I'll give you that more later, you know. And she says, when, asshole? And he's like, 4 days. She's like, no, fuck you, no, tomorrow. Go to your mom, go to your dad, borrow the money. I don't give a rat's. I want to get this over with, you know. Now that we've decided, I want it done. I want that little demon spawned son of a bitch. I want it out of me, out, gone, get it out. Get a stick or something, get that sucker in there. God, God. And he's like, shit, okay, well, okay, tomorrow afternoon, after work, I'll meet you. I'll give you the money. And she's like, better do it, asshole, because I got friends, you know. I got big fucking friends, and they're gonna come and see you. You don't man up on this, asshole. He's like, okay, done deal, don't worry. I got you, bitch. So next night, you know, he meets her. He's an hour late. And, you know, she has dialed in all the digits except for the last one on her ex-boyfriend, Rambo. Just waiting. 60 more seconds, asshole. And then I hit that 9. And Rambo comes to see you. Okay. He shows up and he gives her the money. And he's like, bitch, don't you ever frickin' talk to me again. You get away from me. You stay away from me. You stay away from me and mine. I'll deny anything. See, this is cash. Ain't no records. You know, no, it's bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. Bullshit. God damn it, this sucks. I ain't doing this again. Okay, so she gets the money. She goes off. He goes off the other direction. And that's that. That's story number 1. Story number 2 is a guy in a situation, home alone with a girl. He always wanted to bike her. And she was kind of unsure, you know. She had thoughts in the back of her mind like, well, I don't know, you know, maybe I want to boink him. I'm not sure. We haven't decided yet, you know. Give me another month or a year, something like that. You know, I'll think about it. I'll decide. I'll watch him. I'll decide if I want to do this or not. All right. And so they end up in this situation in somebody's home, and you know, they got a little alone time together. Like, you know, at a friend's house. Friend goes out to get pizza, and she's wearing her little pink tank top thing, you know, titties sticking out. All girls do this, and then they don't look at him. Don't look at him. What, you sexist piece of shit? Yeah, they're the most magnificent things on God's green earth, and yes, they'll cut glass, you know, but don't fucking look at them. Don't be an asshole. And he's like, okay, I'm not an asshole. Okay, anyway, they end up boinking. They end up doing it like donkeys in the bedroom when the friend is out getting pizza. And she's like, no, I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. No, I really am sure I don't want to do this. And he's like, yeah, come on, do it. It's okay. No, nobody will ever know. I'll never tell anybody. Don't worry about it. Okay, so he kind of semi-forces her. And she secretly liked it, you know. But anyway, it's not really out and out rape. Yeah, she said, she mumbled, no. She did that a few times for effect. I'm not going to go Howard Stern on this stupid story. Okay, so that's done. The deed is done. They go their separate ways. She makes it clear, you know, it ain't going to happen again. And he's like, yeah, no, you're right there, lady, because it sucked, really. It kind of sucked, you know, kind of sucked. I never saw you naked before, but, you know, now I have. And it's a vision I don't want to hold in my memory, you know? And she's like, well, fuck you too, you fucking ass. And your dick is tiny. And it's a fucking tiny little caterpillar dick, you little fucking jackass. Get away from me, I'll kill you. Okay. So 2 months later, you know damn well what happened. She meets up with him. We got to talk. Baby, we got to talk. Look at this. Pregnancy test, positive. He's like, what? What? No, can't be. And she's like, yeah, baby. Well, it's not mine. It's not mine. Well, here's the ultrasound, you know. Got your name on it. Why does it have my name on it? Same damn routine, same spiel as before. Okay? And he says, well, I don't think it's mine. And she says, oh, okay, let's do the DNA, you know, let's do the DNA. And he's like, yeah, do it, bitch. But he's kind of thinking, you know, probably his anyway. Because they actually did do it, you know, he did remember it. Okay. So she does the DNA thing and takes it back, and he's like, oh, God, okay. I kind of had a feeling, you know. I just had a feeling, you know. I just had a feeling that was going to be the one. I could tell, you know. I could tell. When I'm really making a baby, I can tell. I feel it. I know it. She's like, yeah, I felt it too, you know. Okay. And he's like, I don't want no baby. I don't want no baby with you. You get an ugly crotch. I don't want to see that thing ever again. Never. No, God, I'll go blind. You know, no, I'm not really into you. It was a weak moment, you know. Guys will be guys, you know, like that. Boys will be boys. And then, you know, when shit happens, you know, you got to take responsibility for, you know. I mean, you know, all I said was nice legs. Nice legs. You're sitting there on the couch watching TV. I said nice legs. And you smiled. And I said, what time do they open? And you smiled and opened them more. That's how that shit happened. You know, it's your goddamn fault. It's not my fault. Guys can't resist that shit. We cannot. We have no self-control. Come on. Get a grip. Well, I don't want to have a baby either, you know. Let's just, I don't have any money, you know. I work at, you know, I work at Jolly Bees, you know. I make $4 a day, you know. Can you top me up for a abortion? You know, I'll go to a cheap place. I already checked, you know. It's only $1,600. You know, can you do? Let's just get out of this thing and forget it. And he had to think about that for a while because he's thinking 300, you know, because he's got a cousin says he did it before, you know. And the girl lived, you know, as far as he knew. Anyway, 1,600, yeah, well, whatever, okay. It's going to take him a week to come up with that. Okay. You know, you give me little payments, you know. How much you got now? Well, I got 300 right now. Okay, give me that. Oh, come on, get it out. 300, so it's 1,300 more, you know. And then once I have all the cash, I'll schedule it. And then I won't tell anybody at all. Not your mom, not your dad, not your brother, not your sister, not your ex-girlfriends, not your someday wife. I won't tell them. No, make it 1,900 because I am sad, you know. And I got to have some comfort food for, make it 1,900. So there's 1,600 owing. This is 300 down payment. There's 1,600 owing. And he's like, God damn it, I'm so sorry I ever saw you, you nasty slut. God, Jesus Christ. And so she takes us 300. She goes home, and little by little, he coughs up the rest. You know, it takes him 10 days. And then that's it. She announces a week later that she got the abortion. Everything's cool. Don't worry about it. Done deal. You don't have to ever talk again. Okay. So those are the two stories. Now, those stories play themselves out about 4.7 billion times a month across America. You know, something like that. because that's what 24-year-olds do. They make these problems for themselves. This is what they do. You know, guys would be a hell of a lot better off. I don't know if it exists, but guys would be a hell of a lot better off. When you turn 13, you go to the doctor, you get anti-testosterone shots. And then the women aren't nothing to you. You're immune. You're immune. And the girls, I don't know what they do. They super glue it shut or something. I don't know. Don't care. I don't want to think about it. Oh, God dang it. Okay. Now, the reason I told these two stories because they both have a common denominator. And philosophically, I want to know what people think when I tell you, as Paul Harvey used to say, quote unquote, the rest of the story. God, I love that guy. I love that guy so much. The rest of the story. Okay, here's the rest of the story on both of these stories. Neither girl was pregnant. Neither girl was pregnant. Really? No. Where'd they get all those documents? Well, you get them online. All kinds of places you can get them. The oldest outfit that makes these things is probably, no, not probably, I think for sure it's one called Fake a Baby. Fake a Baby, because that's what they're doing. They're faking a baby for fun and jokes. And then, you know, whatever happens after that happens, I don't know. Not up to me. I'm not God. Okay, so they got all the shit from probably Fake a Baby. And the question is, on either of the scenarios, who's right, who's wrong? Who should go to prison? Who should burn in hell? Who should get a little pat on the back? The girl, in both cases, probably should go to hell, right? Go to burning, steaming, blistering hell. Hell. Forever. But wait a minute. You got a guy in the first one, story number one, you got a guy who is such a piece of shit that he gets drunk and boinks, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 11, I don't know, girls in one night. And he's such a punter piece of crap, he doesn't even know who he boinked. He doesn't care. No condoms, don't you know? Okay, so you got a piece of shit like that. Shouldn't he pay a price for being a piece of shit? Shouldn't he get a fine for being a piece of fucking human shit, you know, excrement, Mr. Hanky? Okay, should he or shouldn't he? That's the question. That's what the poll is going to ask you. If I can make it work. I hope I can. I haven't tried one yet, but I think I've seen him on there. I'm not sure. Okay, so the guy deserves a nasty little rep on the ass, you know, for being an asshole. And maybe he'll remember that, and maybe he won't be such an asshole later on in life. Okay. The guy is evil for being the asshole. The girl is evil for, you know, taking his money. Which one's more evil? It's E-V-O-L. Evil. That's how we spell it in some parts of the world. Okay, the other guy, he kind of a quasi-rapist bastard son of a bitch, you know. The girl is mumbling, no, I didn't, no, I didn't really want to, no, I don't want to. And he forges right on ahead and does it, and she doesn't really resist all that much, you know, because she wants it anyway. Who's right and who's wrong? Now the guy, being a kind of a semi-rapist asshole, he's wrong. And he deserves a spank on the ass. You know, hopefully he wouldn't like it, but he should pay a price, right, for being an asshole. Right? Should he or shouldn't he? And the girl, yeah, she's a bitch. She's a lying, thieving scamming bitch. Oh, God. That's why fewer and fewer guys are getting married, because, all the girls are lying, thieving, scamming bitches. All right. So she's going to hell. Or is she? Because all she's doing is teaching this guy a lesson that he shouldn't force himself on innocent little girls, What it comes down to is that in both stories, both of them are evil pieces of shit, okay? What I want to know in these polls, if I can get them to work, which one is more evil? Which one is more evil? Evil. E-V-O-L. Which one is the biggest piece of shit? That's what I want to know. No, I do. I want to know philosophically. Which one's the biggest piece of shit? I truly want to know this. Because I know a girl who did this like a decade ago. It didn't do it to me, but she did it. She got the money. I don't know if the guy ever figured it out or not. Probably not. He was kind of stupid. S-T-O-O-P-I-D. Stupid. Is as stupid does. Okay, that was that guy. And I always felt, he kind of deserved whatever he got because he was really that stupid. Okay, so I'll try to get this little poll thing going and we'll figure it out, Have you ever done this? You, the guy, you ever done either of these things? And you, the bitch, have you ever done this? I want to know about that in the comments too. Tell me in the comments. Hey, that's interesting. Yeah. Tell your deepest, darkest secrets because, when you comment on YouTube, I think you're anonymous, right? I'm not sure. No, I guess if you had your real name on the account, I guess we'd know your real name. And then people could dox you, That'd be fun to watch too. But if you got a fake name on there, you're anonymous. It would take like a court order. Don't mention any damn names. We'll have to cut them out if you mention any names. But, tell us your story. God, that's more fun than the poll. I know you can do that because I know I got comments turned on this. Yeah. I want to hear the story. I want to know what you did. I want to know the heinous, evil damn thing you did. And I want to know how the guy reacted. And if you're the guy, I want to know if you ever figured it out. Or if we're looking at, 7 years down the road and you still don't know those ducks were faked from fake a baby. God, that would be a great story. I want to know. Some girl do this to you? How do you feel about it? We want to know that, Maybe you didn't figure out they were fake until this exact moment when you saw these stories. Oh God. Oh, I love it. I'm a huge philosopher. I am. I'm not all that brilliant, but I love philosophical questions, and I love looking at people's lives through the little window into their soul. I want to look in there and see what kind of evil damn shit they've been up to, or also I want to know how freaking stupid they are. I want to know that. I want to know everything. I like to know everything about people. I do. I'm not out there living the life like you are. I just hide in my closet with my laptop, and I hardly ever come out. So this is my way to live vicariously through you. And all kinds of other people can live vicariously through your stupid admissions, Just make sure your real name is not on the account because somebody somewhere will find you. I guarantee it. And I don't think it shows your picture. Look on there, just check in the comments. When you go click on a comment, check and see if it shows real pictures or it shows avatars. I don't even know. I go in there and I answer the comments. but I never comment myself, so I don't know really. Whatever. Okay. We're going to do a lot more of these. I love these moral questions. I love it because I'm not always sure what I should be doing. Sometimes I'm sure, sometimes I'm not. You know, the guy who cuts me off in traffic and I blast all these tires out with a 12 gauge, I have no moral compunctions about that. I know that's the proper thing to do. I know that that particular thing is proper. Okay. But some other issues, you know, I'm not sure really what a person should be doing. So this is your way of training me, you know, of educating me as to what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. And you know, maybe someday I'll get a clue and I'll figure it out based on what you tell me. Okay, then. I hope there's some good comments. I love reading these comments as long as the people aren't drunk, making fools of themselves. I mean, those just get blipped off. You know, they just get deleted and you get blocked from the channel. But you know, if you got something constructive to say about this, you know, spill it. I want to hear it. And I'll try to answer. I'll try. You know, I might answer with, F you, you moron. I don't know. Maybe it could happen. Or I might answer with, oh, God, you know, that's a new take on this situation. I never thought about it from that angle. Oh, my God, you're so astute. And now I am too. Okay. God, that's enough stupid shit. Thank you very much. And from Southeast Asia, good evening and good night.